O'Connor, he's got it! It's not over yet. It's a 3-point game with 4 minutes left. Can Cork do it yet? In spite of everything. 67 minutes are gone on the clock. Niall McCarthy in for Ben O'Connor from the tightest of angles. He beats McGarry. It's a 3-point game. Kilkenny 116, Cork 113. Now the pressure is on Kilkenny to maintain their advantage. Now Cork will get renewed life, renewed hope. Brian Cody will be wondering, has that goal come too late in the game to change the fortunes of Kilkenny?
And the next score is crucial now. If Kilkenny can tack on a point now, they'll probably hold on, but
Comerford, and he is dragged down, the referee has decided. John Allen lifted by the goal, but if it had come maybe 5-6 minutes earlier, John Gardner is the player.
He's going to get called by the
referee. Well, he's got a ticking earlier on. It's a yellow card. Fortunate, because earlier in the game he might have got a yellow card. Referee spoke to him on one occasion. There was another foul over there on the far side that we talked about near the line, but he's still on a yellow card. 3 yellow cards for Cork players. Kilkenny are ready to introduce Richie Mullally. Team doctor Ty Crowley there, just attending to the stricken player, who is Martin Comerford.
Sheriff, what a goal that was, though, from Cork. You know, it worked all. Donald Logue made a great catch under pressure from Henry Shelton. They worked the ball up the wing, and it's the first time they had a bit of patient play. And Niall McCarthy, great ball in, and you know, really Ben O'Connor has been the one player again today. I think Ben O'Connor scored 1-5 last year in the All-Ireland final. He's 1-4 today, 1-3 from play. You know, he's maintained a massive standard, but Kilkenny's hunger really has been the difference. We're trying to define hunger earlier on, but really it's the desire to win, and Cork have been great champions the last 2 years, but Kilkenny obviously didn't want to win 3 in a row, and that's shown today in their hurling. They're that bit hungry, and they really should be further ahead.
Henry is 5 from 5 from frees. Wonderful accuracy, not maintained here. So there's still only a goal in it, and Brian Cody is now wondering, if Cork get possession and go for another goal, what may happen? Derek laying off Richie Mullally on, and I think Cork have also introduced a fresh face in the last couple of minutes. Just checking, is it Conor Cusack? It is another one of the Cusacks. Donald Logue in goal, and Conor Cusack now up at corner forward. Cian O'Connor has gone to right half forward. The tactics on Cork's part to get a goal is off again. Bit confusing.
I think they were going to take off Tom Kenny, but he's there for the moment.
All right, he's not on. It continues. Ben can't take it. Joe Dean, McCarthy, they're getting in one another's way. Back there as well, John Tennyson trying to roll it up onto the stick. The substitute, Richie Mullally. Richie's first contributions is coming on seconds ago to get it out. We're in the 70th minute. We'll be looking to see how much stoppage time's going to be added on. John Gardner going for it. It's going left. It's gone wide. The margin is still 3 points in this, the 118th All-Ireland hurling final. Kilkenny going for their 29th title, Cork for their 31st, the 3 in a row. Tom Kenny is taken off now, and Conor Cusack does come on for John Allen's team. That is the 5th sub introduced by the Cork selectors. 2 minutes of stoppage time, and we're into it now. Kilkenny, can they maintain their advantage? Can Cork get down the other end and score? A goal to tie it up. That's a chop down. That's got to be a free to Cork. Oh, it's dramatic. Every bit as dramatic as any of the recent matches between Cork and Kilkenny. Hard, tough stuff. Fans not giving up on it by any manner of means. The physio for Cork is in there, Declan O'Sullivan, just to attend to the injured player. That is Brian Murphy, who went down under the weight of that particular shoulder. And it hots up quite considerably down there in front of the Canal End goal. James Ryle and Niall McCarthy were just getting to know you particularly well. The referee will have a quiet word or two. Like Michael Campbell is saying, come on Barry, it's near the end. Referee checks. There's still another minute to play. Is umpire ready to give him some advice as to what he saw? Lots of tension around. Cork will have the free, remember. I can tell you Donal O'Cusac's come out to left half back to take it. That's a yellow card, and it's for Niall McCarthy. 4 yellow cards for Cork players. 30 seconds to go. Now remember what happened last week on the controversy about the extra time in that. That's floated in dangerously to the square, went off Ryall's stick, comes out here, rolled up by Cian O'Connor, trying to get it inside there. Conor Cusac's there as well. They get the ball, and the referee blows his whistle, but it's not the end by any means. It's gone out over the end line. Kilkenny will have the puck out. Theirs will be the possession. Brian Cody's team regained the lead in the 15th minute of this match. They have held it since. We're in the 73rd minute. That lady, those fans are ready to cheer. James McGarry. Kilkenny, are they set to be the new champions? Cork will battle, still trying to get the ball back. Jerry O'Connor, they need to get a goal chance, they need to get the ball. O'Halpine wallops it forward. Dean in pursuit, so too Brian Corcoran. Corcoran with Noel Hickey. It won't roll up, it comes for Tennyson. We're into the 3rd minute of stoppage time. All eyes on the referee, it's all over! And Kilkenny are the All-Ireland hurling champions for 2006. The rebel treble has been foiled by a magnificent Kilkenny performance, and Brian Cody has led Kilkenny to the top of the pile. They won the league, they won the Leinster Championship easily, and now, after a mighty battle against Cork, they have won the All-Ireland and they are champions for the 29th time. It was a wonderful, outstanding performance by Kilkenny. Cork, to their credit, battled the whole way. Diarmuid O'Sullivan had some troubles at the back, but then Cork were put on the back foot so often by the wonderful Kilkenny performance. Cork players absolutely crestfallen, dismayed, but it's Brian Cody's day, it's his team's day, it's James McGarry and the selectors there, Martin Fogarty and Michael Dempsey back. Only 3 points in it at the end, but Kilkenny deservedly win this All-Ireland, and Cork are foiled, their fans bitterly disappointed. Well they may, they were magnificent champions. It takes a good team to win the All-Ireland. It takes a really, really good team, maybe a great team, to win it twice. But they were denied a 3rd. It's so difficult to do. Kilkenny are the new hurling champions. Henry Shefflin finished with 8 points. Aidan Fogarty, the man of the game maybe in many respects, one of the heroes anyway, got a goal and 3. There'll be a lot of contenders for man of the match. And John Allen goes to his players and says, well done. All the hard work, all of the effort, and they just came up short right at the finish.
Yeah, Ger, you know, I suppose it wasn't a great game at times, but there was no room out there, and Kilkenny, I suppose the big surprise is that they didn't win by a lot more. They really played powerful hurling, closed Cork down all over the field, and credit to Cork, great champions over the last few years and great sportsmen. And you know, really it was memory that kept them in the game today. They only lost by 3 points in the end, but Kilkenny, it was their day, and I think Brian Cody deserves massive credit. He gets a lot of criticism within his own county. That's because they demand success every year, but really he's masterminded 3 different Kilkenny teams to win All-Irelands. He's regrouped the team over a number of years, and this year, like Jackie Turr, Aidan Fogarty coming in for their first year, and both of those players probably had their best ever games for Kilkenny today in All-Ireland finals, and that's the type of faith that he has in players, and it paid off today. And Michael Kavanagh in his 7th All-Ireland final, what a performance by him.
What a performance, you're quite right, but what maybe the fact that this was the 4th final on the road for Cork. It's so difficult to peak over 4 years. Lost to Kilkenny in 2003. In 2006, the full-time score at Croke Park, Kilkenny 1 goal and 16 points, Cork 1 goal and 13. Let's go down to the sideline and Marty.
Okay, Brian Cody, I'm exhausted after chasing you, but I've never seen you so overjoyed. This one was special for you and for Kilkenny.
I'm not fit, Marty. Special, yeah. Everyone is special, Marty. I'm always saying every All-Ireland is special. The one you're playing in is the special one. There's a lot of things great about this All-Ireland. Like, you know, obviously the fact that it's the All-Ireland final, it's just everything. But for that group of players out there, you know, I could get carried away and start talking about all sorts of stuff, you know, about us being written off, and we were, and that's fair enough. But we're not bad. We're never too far away. And I know the commitment, the work rate was outrageous, really. I always say the best team wins the All-Ireland final. And today the best team won it. The last 2 years the best team won the All-Ireland final. Superb champions, Cork. Pay tribute to them. And look, we were there 2 years ago. The talk of 3 in a row. It was a possibility, and Cork deservedly beat us.
Does it make up for losing that 3 in a row in 2004?
No, you see, it's just about losing on the day. I mean, the Cork players now don't care if it was 1 in a row or 3 in a row or 7. It's today. It's the feeling of the final whistle. And it's a serious feeling.
You kept telling me, Brian, that this team was in transition. But I almost thought there was a sparkle, there was a twinkle in your eye when you were telling me that. You felt there was more in it.
Well, you see, Marty, there wasn't, because I said it was in transition and most of the commentators said they were finished. There's a difference. I knew we could come again. Most people said we wouldn't have a hope. And I don't blame them for that. But like, it does help. It helps us.
For you personally, this is your 4th All-Ireland winning side as manager. But I can honestly say I've been here for all of them, but I feel there was a certain vindication for this one, for Brian Cody personally.
No, every All-Ireland is brilliant. This is superb.
Brian, thank you very much.
Well, despite the best efforts of the stewards, as you can see yourself, the crowd have got onto the field here in Croke Park. Maybe they might soften it down a small bit for the football final. Every congratulations, of course, to Kilkenny. A fantastic victory here today. Gerald Nan and Cyril Farrell with me here in studio. Brian Cody, Cyril, is obviously delighted. He's obviously saying, you know, that they did it despite the fact that they were written off. They weren't written off by nobody, to
Listen
be honest
to me,
with you.
Michael, you can't write off Kilkenny anytime. They're a fantastic team. They were there to stop Cork. Cork were great champions. Kilkenny, the better team, won well on the day by 3 points. Could have been a lot more. And they're, like he's saying, that they hadn't experienced this sort of stuff. They were always a team, you could say, if Cork didn't play a lot better than they've done all year, now in hindsight you'd say, well, it was there all year for them. But like, it was a great display by Kilkenny. They kept it kind of pace very strong. We're in the face of Cork all day. And like, it was only instinct that was holding Cork on, because there was no way Cork would realise, if they look at the tape that again, that they weren't really in the game at all. Just one of these days, everything going wrong for them, they were forced into errors. Now, the pressure that's on Brian Cody is unreal, Michael, but it's pressure from within his own county. Outside, everyone recognised what he has done, but inside his own county, he's under pressure from his own fans, you know, and he deserves great credit.
And this is a special moment, obviously, for the president of the GA, for Nicky